there comes Miss Kim Serafini into my life, who has just packaged all that I do in my classroom, all my positive psychology learnings. She's packaged into a simple session that implements everything, and I'm able to show that into my classroom of students in 3 minutes. So as a teacher, where you'll hear all the catchphrases of time poor, crowded curriculum, traumatic experiences, how do we fit it in? 3 minutes a day can make such a massive difference to how those children are feeling, learning, and behaving. So to me, it's just a no-brainer. I have children who are sitting on the autistic spectrum, and if I can catch them when I know they're just about to flip their lid and things are going to go quite chaotic, I can just pull out my mobile phone. Positive Prime's always open in one of my windows, and I can just start to play a session. I can say, just come and have a look at these pictures. I don't even require the sound, and it just refocuses them long enough that I can calm them down, and then we can go on to whatever the instruction has been. So that is super powerful for me. And then that avoids the throwing furniture, being injured, other children being scared in the classroom. So basically, I collect my children of a morning, bring them into my classroom, we mark the roll, and the session's playing. If there's other times during the day where things haven't quite gone as planned and children don't handle change very well, then I can put another session on. Sometimes I just have the pictures going without any sound at all, when we might be just in a quiet writing time. Then I know they're looking, it's visual stimulus, it's lowering their cortisol levels. Creativity flows far more easily when you're in that state. So it's become, once I got parental permission, obviously, it has just become part of my daily practice and doesn't interfere in any other part of the day. In fact, my kids ask me, are we doing Positive Prime this morning, if I'm a little bit more frantic or rushed. They look forward to it. They enjoy it. We talk about it. And I've gone one step further now in my classroom, whereby my children now take photographs of things that we're looking at, whether that be being kind to somebody else, or being a good listener, or working as a team, or what do good writers do, or how do I read to myself? And they will take photographs, and then I upload that into the session. So they've now become part of a personalised session, which gets a far bigger buy-in with those younger kids. There's lots of different paths, and I guess it's keeping that open mind, and Positive Prime certainly does that. When you're in that less anxious state, you've opened your mind to more possibilities, and I think that's why that now has become an essential part of my day, because I know that if there are opportunities out there, I'm going to take them. The fear's eliminated now, and you can just go out and have a go. Brain is just primed naturally to seek threat and negativity, and now the world is so full of it, it's easy to become consumed by that. And then what we are living in, then we put out to the world too. So I think by giving them these pictures and affirmations, where we're giving them the message that there are good parts of life, and that's where we need to focus our attention on. You know, what we focus on the most, we get the most of. So let's start with these 5, 6-year-old kids, even earlier. I say, if we could get parents doing this at home with their children, every time they hand them a mobile phone at dinner or in a restaurant or in a shopping trolley, they could be looking at that rather than, I don't know, some of these creatures in some of these games that I see children viewing. Like, let's give them 3 minutes of something so positive and where our world should be. That's the life that we all should be living. And I think we all search for it, but it's sometimes really difficult to find. So by putting this in front of these children, their parents, we're just opening our world up to some really lovely possibilities. Overwhelmed with expectations, it's easy for a teacher to take on a very negative bias, and um and then that gets put on to the kids in our class. And I mean, I've been there. I've done really tough times, and it's difficult to stay positive with those children in front of you that are giving you grief all the time. That's where positive prime just makes sense to me, because it can be as long as or as short as you need it. Like 3 minutes package, school rules, or high learning content, and there it is in this 3 minute presentation that just keeps embedding the things that teachers wish they could put on record and repeat. That we all say the same things daily. I dare you to speak to any teacher that doesn't say, "Are you listening?" or "Turn and face me." So if it's just playing there, I really think that, and that's going to make a change. That's going to lower the cortisol levels of that teacher. That has a massive impact on a classroom environment, just by a teacher being calmer, more relaxed, more open, more empathetic. So, yeah, it should be in every home, every classroom, every staff meeting. Let's just spread the word.